Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Now, super makeshift video here. I'm not setting up any of the camera stuff. Everything's all over the place. But we have a new patch today, guys. A brand new patch, and it's not really looking like a great one. So, are we surprised? We're not that surprised. We're gonna be going through it today, talking over kind of everything and anything with this patch. Title update number 9. Honestly, guys, we really haven't had any patches this year of like high significance, I would personally say. So the patches this year that EA have released just like really haven't been that meaningful. So from what I am seeing, the only thing I have heard of is something with Trivelas. I have been mentioned in this patch notes today like a bunch of times. EA have not been on their best behavior recently with the Messi situation. And if EA knew their game as well as we know their game, this game desperately needs a buff. Sorry, a patch with the AI defending, and with just kind of the general way that the AI will act when you attack on this game. So that's really what we are looking for. Attacking AI needs to be a lot better. I mean, there's just so many things in this game that need to be a lot better. So let's take a look at it. So we've got title update number 9 will be soon available for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versions. Ultimate Team addressed the following issues. A stability issue could have occurred when placing a previously evolved player item in an evolution slot. This is probably for some of the chained evos. Career mode, we don't really care about that. We're going to go right to gameplay. Also, to anyone that's watching this specific video, there's been a lot of fuss for the community about pro clubs. I've been seeing that everywhere. I don't really know what's going on with that, but there has been a lot of fuss about that. So gameplay, here we go. Made the following changes. Improved AI teammate positioning and marking decision making in cutback scenarios. So improved AI teammate positioning and marking. Now, personally, am I a fan of the cutbacks in this game? No, I'm not at all. I think it's brutal, right? Because really, like, most of the attacks, if you watch it, right, unless it's a counter, people just run down the line and cut back. People will even do the, like, run to the byline, cut back, go inside, go to the other side, and then go. So a lot of the attacks in this game, unfortunately, revolve around the cutback. But the reason people do it is the only way to do it, right? It's the only way to really score or, like, get open effectively because of all of the automatic defending, all of the drop back. So now EA are saying, hey, we're going to improve the AI defense marking. I don't know if I love that. I mean, for me before, I did feel like there was starting to become a skill. I can't believe I'm saying this. There was starting to become a skill to defend the cutback. Like, you had to really right stick switch to the right player, you had to mark the front post, and now they're gonna help you out more. I can't believe I'm in 2024 talking about a skill gap in a football game is literally just marking the byline. I mean, oh wow. Okay, reduced effectiveness of outside foot shots for players with or without the Trivela playstyle and playstyle plus. Unfortunately, I've seen a couple people on Twitter, they like this. This is a problem. This is reminding me of FIFA 19 when EA patched the finesse shots. So EA patched these first-time finesse shots because, yeah, they just patched them because they were really OP. But the reason that they were so everyone was so annoyed by that, right? Everyone was saying, "Oh, finesse merchants, you're all done, you're finished," right? And then now people are gonna say, "Oh, Trivela merchants, you're all finished." Well, those people saying that are morons because they protect EA and the defensive part of this game. And the reality of it, in FIFA 19, when EA made this catastrophic change, right? They made finesse shots way worse, right? This was terrible because the AI was very good, and the finishing in that game, the AI wasn't as good as this year. The finishing in FIFA 19 in the box, horrible. It was terrible. And I kind of feel that way this year. I don't really like the finishing this year. I think the freaking keeper movement and keepers in general are way too good. I think for the amount of time you try to spend getting open in this game, for then you to miss a wide open shot with a Eusebio with like perfect shooting on both feet, it's crazy, right? So the Trivela for me, look, this is what, in my opinion, I'm full of solutions here. What they should have done, most likely, hear me out, they should have left it for people with the playstyle plus and the playstyle, right? And maybe they reduced a little for the playstyle, not the playstyle plus, right? The problem with this is the fact that yesterday I'm scoring a Trivela from like so far out with Cafu. And if we go and look on like let's just go on Footbin real quick, right? Let's just go on Footbin and let's just look at Cafu, right? And this is my issue with the Trivela, right? Now, if we look at Cafu's playstyles, right? He also has the Trivela. So he's got 44 finishing at 65 shot power, but he has the Trivela trait, right? So he was able to perform it. It was a ridiculous shot. Should that one be nerfed a little? Probably. What they really should have done, and I've seen this millions of times, right? Let's find a player here who I don't even know in this game who doesn't have Trivela. Like, I feel like Kaká definitely has it. Like, let's see this card. Yeah, so she doesn't have it. But I'll be honest with you, this card can probably just perform Trivelas if you do it at the right angle perfectly. Almost everyone can. So what I would have thought EA would be smart enough to do here, which, you know, I'm not surprised. What they should have probably done here is just nerfed it for players without the playstyle, because everyone's just launching Trivelas now. And if you want to make playstyles important, you know, like finesse shot, why are you changing a playstyle plus? That's amazing, right? I've got this Jota. He's amazing with it. He's amazing with it. So this to me doesn't make any sense unless we read further and EA is going to make AI defending worse and finishing better. That's the problem too. Guys, I call it how it is, very honest. FIFA 23, if we were comparing that to this game, like just compare FIFA 23 to this year's game, and at the end of the last year, I think I gave FIFA 23 like a 4 or 5 out of 10, which is the best I've given a FIFA since FIFA 20. The new gen FIFAs have not been it. And EA had something last year. We had consistent finishing. We had Trivelas to score outside the box. Skill moves effective, right? The AI was very good. We didn't have this ultra you needed to cut back every time, which we have this year. Last year's game, if I put it to this year's game, it's probably like an 8. Like last year's game compared to this game is probably an 8. And that's crazy how you have a game in that format, and now this year we're just saying it's that much worse. But Trivela is very good last year. You know, now EA says reduced effectiveness for outside foot shots for players with or without Trivela playstyle plus. I think it's stupid, right? I think it's really stupid. What is the point of adding playstyles if you're gonna just nerf them? They should be overpowered. It's not the easiest to get a Trivela plus playstyle plus PlayStation Plus off the market. It's not. It's really hard to get that, actually. That's why that Evo is sick that people got it. Now, some people are going to watch this video and say, oh, you're just salty because you have Jota. You love doing it. I'm salty. And the reason I like Jota so much, I can't score in the box with Eusebio, Best, any of these guys. I miss half the shots I take in the box. Perfect shots, right? Went in last year every single time. You say skill issue? No, for me, it's nice to have a guy like Jota that when I go outside the box and I do a Trivela, oh, it's a goal because I can count on it, right? Is it stupid that I have to go outside the box to score instead of inside the box? 100%. How could that be more effective than shooting inside the box, right? But it's FIFA. That's just what this game is. Moderately reduced outside foot shot accuracy. Okay, this is like one of the first times. This is like actually one of the first times in a patch I've seen the word moderately. Now, EA do their scamming as always, and they don't tell you how much they do stuff. And what they do to kind of like cover that up, they'll release a pitch notes where they show you like videos, right? And they show you how different it is. We never get percentages. EA, can you guys just put percentages in these patches? Because you guys could be changing the outside foot shots, and I could be freaking out here, and you end up changing it like less than 1%, right? Or it could be 20%. I don't know how much this is. Can you guys tell us? This seems a bit shady that you don't tell the community how much you're changing this stuff, right? So moderately reduced outside foot shot accuracy. Again, so this is like a double patch. Look, there's been patches in the past where EA changed stuff and nothing really changes. To me, this looks like it's going to change. There's 2 lines about it: reduced effectiveness and moderately reduced outside foot shot. Let's go to the next one. Reduce the maximum potential amount of topspin the ball can have from an outside foot shot. 3. This is going to be a massive patch. This is the Trivela. This is the death of the Trivela. Death of the Trivela. This is the death of it, man. This is going to be so bad after this. I don't know when this patch goes into effect. Updated player selection logic when using secondary contain. Nothing. Look, this is all the gameplay. Nothing about improving finishing in the box. Nothing about AI defending. To be honest, nothing about the epidemic in this game of the fact that the cutback is the only good thing in this game. They've literally... They're like, this is why EA, guys, this is why the future of football, it's not from EA. And you guys are going to sit there and say, hey, people are too addicted to packs. People are too addicted to SBCs. I love FIFA menus. I love it. But this gameplay team, they're not it, bro. They're not it. And there's these other games being made, and you guys can make fun of them. I'm telling you right now, I think 5 to 10 years, there's no way, gameplay-wise, people are going to EA's game for a football game. The only thing EA have against all these other things, 100%, is the fact that they have licensing for everything and graphics. That's it, right? If anyone catches up to them in graphics, because you ask people what they think about FIFA and what's good, they say graphics. This is a joke. And for EA to be this unaware of what's going on in their game, like how many months are we into this game? 5? It blows my mind. It blows my mind how unaware this company is of what is actually transpiring in their game. None of this was needed to be patched. None of this. And if they wanted to patch Trivela so badly, they should have left the playstyle plus playstyles, and they should have actually EA, why do you think like this is where I look at EA and I'm like, seriously, EA employees, like, can we just look in the eyes? Like, I'm looking at you, right? What are you guys doing? Why do you think people use the Trivela in your game? Do you ever sit there and wonder, hey, why do people spam Trivelas? Not because it's just some easy goal, right? Because people know that they have a better chance of scoring that than going into the box and breaking down Prime Atletico every game and then missing a sitter in the 6, right? It's one thing, FIFA 22, for example. Who remembers this game? You had to go into the box with somebody with crazy left stick dribbling and shot cancel like 40 times to get open. But when you did get open, you probably scored, right? You did score more often than not, more than this year for sure. Less than last year, FIFA 23 finishing great, but EA, you guys got to wake up. This is not what you need to patch. And if you want to patch this, you have to patch other things. You have to patch. I don't want to read a patch where you're making AI. I don't want to read a patch where you're making Trivelas worse. And then I'm seeing you're increasing cutback AI and you're increasing secondary contain. What is wrong with you guys, man? What is wrong with you guys? I don't understand. Like, wake up. And you are all so lucky. So lucky because I'll give you this. I will always play FIFA, probably for content, right? Yes, it's income, right? I will probably always play this game for the menus. I love the menus. I love the upgrade packs. I love the daily SBCs. But I'm telling you guys, fair warning, man. You guys got to get it together. You already, look, you guys could post your sales, and I know all you guys care about is money. You already lost a lot of people this year to gameplay because it was just so bad. You guys thought you could take the FIFA name and it was going to roll over. You didn't. If you look into that, all you guys have done have manipulated more gambling and made more expensive packs. You're not making more money on user sales, and there's definitely not more people playing this game. So you guys got to wake up. And this is just said from, like, the heart of me. Seriously, man, you guys got to work on this game because you're, like, one of the only companies that could have something good or, like, in the right direction last year compared to the previous years, and you just mess it all up and you make it the worst. Everyone will tell you this is the worst game ever. Everyone, man. Let's see what else here. Address the following issues. Improved referee logic, calling inside the box. Sometimes the attacking player could have unintentionally stumbled over a slide tackling defender's arms. In some situations, the goalkeeper could have incorrectly picked up the ball after it was passed by a teammate's foot. These are all going to be random. Nah, man. Overall, this is really bad. And you guys know me. Let me know what you guys think about the patch. Man, when I read these patches and I see attacking being nerfed and defending being increased at the same time, I want to pass out. I want to pass out of sadness. Let me know what you guys think about the patch. Thanks for watching. Peace.